Yeah, life is all about choices. And the truth is, the choices that we make today will definitely determine the next minute, the next step in our lives. So I just encourage us to make the right choices in life. When you're making a choice, make sure that it is an informed one, something that you think about, or maybe I should just say something that you have talked to God about, because it is God within you who is going to allow you to make the right decision. You cannot make any decision that is good of yourself unless you make a decision with God. And that's the spirit man that you are. God lives in you, and it makes a big difference. Now, I believe that if I am sad at this moment, it is my choice. I choose to be sad. And that is sad on top of sad. So what do I mean? I mean that there is so much more that you can do apart from being sad. Nothing don't have to create sadness in your life. If there is an incident, or there is things that cause you to be frustrated, I'm sure that those things can be turned around, and it is the way you act upon these things that is going to determine how you feel. Don't choose to act in a negative way. Like I would ask people, how are you doing? Not so bad. I'm like, why do you have to use the word bad when you are describing how you are doing? Can't you use some other words to describe how you're doing? Well, not so good. Even that is better than saying doing not so bad. As a people, we tend to look at the word bad all the time, and we would use it, and it is the most efficient word that we can find to describe ourselves. But as for me, I am doing well. I am blessed. I am highly favored. It's no joke. God has prospered me, and God has given me the potential and the capacity to be the best that I can be. And I'm utilizing that every day. I can't remember like the last time I was sad. We are sad only because our culture has caused us to be that way. We are emotional because our culture has caused us to be emotional. And there's nothing wrong with even being emotional, because we can express good emotions and bad emotions. So you might be expressing the emotion of love and happiness. But when it comes to the emotion of sadness, sometimes our emotion causes us to do wrong things. And that is toxic to the body. Right there, I believe that the body is getting into a situation where you have no control over yourself anymore if you allow your mind and your energy to be poisoned by your environment, the bad things that are happening around you. If we look at it according to scripture, where it says, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose, then we will understand that everything that is happening for a reason. And this reason is for a bigger cause than what is happening right now, than what we are seeing right now. Blessings are still there. It's only that we don't see it. And not because we don't see it doesn't mean blessings are not there. That is where belief comes in. So we believe in our hope and our dreams and our aspirations. Also, according to scriptures, this is the day that the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. What I'm saying is that we have nothing to do with this day, how it was created. But we have everything to do with this day, how it plays out. How do we feel at the end of the day? Do we let what is happening in the day compromise us? Compromise our feelings, compromise our state, compromise our notions and our dreams and our aspirations? Or do we let the things that are happening be foundational to our dreams, to our aspirations, to the next moment? You see, God is setting us up, but we got to know how to set up ourselves in the setup of God. What do I mean? When God has allowed a storm to come through, we got to put ourselves in the right position. We cannot get afraid and fearful and do not anticipate our blessing. Do not anticipate that the storm is passing over and it is going to go away. It's not going to be here forever. It's just a couple of hours and then it will be gone. So I just want to encourage you not to be sad, not to be dismayed, not to be discouraged, but to be joyful, to be excited, to be loving, to be caring, to live in hope and anticipation of your breakthrough, of your blessing, to live in a smart way every day, to live in a wise way, to live with God's sense, meaning you're living in the fear of God. That's the only way we're going to pull through, when we know that we are not the cause of all of this, that there is a bigger cause above ourselves, and that's God for us, and He wants the best for us. Peace.